Do you have...
Buddy, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. SPK, kick the beat. I've been on YouTube since 2015, and as we know, this year is 2024. But in that 9-year span, I have noticed something peculiar, and that is black people who talk down on the black community or even hold the black community accountable in favor of a non-black audience tend to do very well. This is why we are seeing people like Candace Owens come to the top, now Amber Rose. People like that tend to do very well. They get a lot of opportunities and then they are unique. But nobody has done it quite to the same level as Tommy Sotomayor. He first started off holding the black community and black women accountable at large, talking about the issues that we have, you know, the Pookies, the Ray Rays, the bad decisions. He even had a channel called TNN Raw in which he would cover these particular news clips and stories of what was going on in Black America. People didn't like it, but hey, the news clips don't lie. He then transitioned into something else. He transitioned into, well, what we can say, talking real negative on the black community in favor of trying to receive some credibility with the white conservative audience. And he started getting some more money, started getting onto more platforms, but then still denigrating black society. And how do we know this? Well, these Fox News clips kind of prove what Tommy Sotomayor was trying to do.
Radio host Tommy Sotomayor joins us now. I didn't know there was a black founding father. Did you?
I did not, although if you listen to a lot of the pro-blacks, they will tell you that the first 6, I think, or 7 presidents of the United States before George Washington were all black. That it took a black man in order to set up the United States. And then once we got it working, we let George Washington take over the reins.
Whoa. I mean, that is...
You didn't know this?
I didn't know that. What else?
His name is Henson. Look it up.
All right, I'm going to have to look that up. What about the Vikings? Because when I first saw that, I thought that was a Scandinavian guy wearing blackface.
Now, hold on a minute. Now, I can understand how AI got the Vikings wrong. I mean, think about it. Look, you've had Randall Cunningham playing there. You've had Warren Moon play. I'm sorry. You're not talking about the NFL Vikings? Then no, I have no idea why now all of a sudden Thor is going to be black.
Then there was his particular show with Tommy Lawrence.
But what do you think that is that makes some of these women of color hate white people and say that white people are really, the downfall of society, but then they're with white people?
Are you sure you want my answer to this?
Well, I opened up this can of worms now, so I got to hear it.
Okay, here's my answer, and I've talked about this for years. It's not black people, it's black women. Black women are jealous of white women, because white women have access to 2 things that they want. 1 is white men, and 2 is hair that grows out of their scalp the way that it does. Now, I know you might be laughing right now, but if you looked at the sales of weave, you'd believe that it was. If you watched Angel Reese on stage with 99 inches of yak on the back of her head, you'd realize that I'm telling the truth. When you see that if a black woman would rather go outside with a shower cap on her head than her own hair on top of her head. Now, she's jealous of white women because of this. That's why you see the Caitlin Clark dynamic. And as soon as they get them a white man, the one thing that they've always wanted is like if you've ever watched Lion King and you see when Simba was born and they raised him up and said, it's the circle of life. That's how they feel when they get them a mixed child. Don't believe me? Again, it may sound like I'm joking, especially with my cadence, but I'm 100% serious.
Now, see, this is Tommy Sotomayor trying to get cool with white people. This is what he's trying to do. However, we have noticed something, that Tommy Sotomayor got his Negro wake-up call over there with Richard Spencer. He was recently on a stream with these Caucasians when things went left. And let's see how it turned off.
Try that now at a bus stop. Try that now in an airport. Try that now in any community to ask.
How old are you? 150 years old?
He said he was 48, Richard.
I'm 40.
Yeah, look, man,
you guys are like the same age, Richard, right?
The community was total back in the 80s. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. It's not like
I said it started with my generation.
Okay.
So my generation would have been the 80s. So when you say it was total back then, I had already said it was total.
Having an
I hope you
I'd be
realize
glad that
Brandon,
everybody else
black
got listened
conservative
to.
guy, that you are the
And I get it.
man that
I got,
gives the hard
got a
time.
black voice in here. You got to cut him off. The white one's got to speak.
Let me say this as somebody.
Yeah, back to the fields.
It's funny. I want to take time out right now to apologize to black folks. I used to tell them, when you get in those white people spaces, they let you speak. They're not just trying to be childish. Us blacks got to be like those whites. I apologize to every black person I ever said that to. I came over here and was just trying to be very respectful like them. And for some reason, every non-comedian trying to be a comedian. It'd be great if any one of you guys were funny, but you're not. You're just irritating, which lets you know what you probably were in school and after.
Speaking platitudes and
sir, I was just speaking. I was just speaking earlier, and you didn't let me do it. I didn't bother any of you.
Yeah, because
I was just speaking.
you're
Said nothing
saying,
wrong.
like,
Tell me what I
back
said
in
wrong.
My day, things were good.
I didn't say
It's
back
like
in my day things were good. I literally never
I'm
said that.
paraphrasing, Tommy.
Don't paraphrase me wrong.
paraphrase.
Most people, when they paraphrase,
word
they
paraphrase
paraphrase
means?
what you said.
Do you know what the word paraphrase means?
Yes, and you can't be completely wrong like that and say I'm paraphrasing. That's called lying.
Tommy.
So just okay. Go ahead, Richard. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Well, Tommy, like, I don't give a shit about your character on some
I know you
level
don't.
because that's an unknowable thing, and you can always claim that you have a beautiful soul.
You can only go by what I've done here.
To
though,
your
sir.
obnoxiously flat platitudes for 15 minutes. But how
Okay,
we don't have community, we don't respect one
That's
another.
an obnoxious
Be a man,
platitude.
like just dude, say something that has content in
Sir,
it,
I did.
and I might
I
actually
did.
start to respect you. But if you're just
I
going to
don't give
sound
a
like
shit if you
dumb
don't respect
pastor,
me, Richard Spencer.
why don't you go home?
Richard,
I don't
why,
care
Dick,
that you're
Dick,
some
why
good
do I
man
care
or
if you
whatever.
respect me or not, Dick? Dick, why do I care? I
Well,
don't
that's what
know
it's
you.
about.
I don't know you. I didn't cut your stupid shit off, and you said stupid, but you were
Then
allowed to
why
say
don't
it.
you say
Freedom of
something
speech.
that has some
Apparently,
level
I
of
said
content?
something that somebody
No one-
understood. I got a lot of hundreds.
Tommy, do you
Tommy,
know what a
Tommy, what are you
platitude
trying to
is?
now?
It's
What's
something
wrong with
that
you,
no one-
Richard?
Tommy, listen.
Dick.
Tommy, listen.
Dick,
Tommy, you're going to listen
Dick.
to me. Do you understand?
Dick, you didn't listen to me. You understand?
A platitude.
Dick, platitude,
Yeah, 'cause you're not
attitude,
saying
latitude,
anything, Tommy.
gratitude. But I'm
You know
still
what a
not mad
platitude
at
is?
you.
Can you define platitude, Tommy?
Sir, can you define
You know what
my
that is?
nuts?
It is a statement that no one disagrees
Can you define
with.
my nuts?
Like, we should love
Like,
one another.
I don't understand,
Yeah,
Dick.
like
Why are you
literally
so
no
mad at me,
one
Dick?
could bring themselves to disagree
Dick.
with
When
that.
I
And
was
thus it is
talking, Dick, you
meaningless.
cut me off
You
and you thought it was
sound like a
cute.
creature. And I'm
Platitude.
tired of listening.
Oh my
to your
God, is he
prattle.
speaking in platitudes?
I know this probably.
Oh my
plays
God,
well
he's
in other
speaking in
spaces,
platitudes.
But we
You
actually
didn't mute them.
arguments.
Boxing.
You're now making fun of my highfalutin voice.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
amazing.
You were making fun of my platitudes, weren't you?
Your
Why didn't you just let me
Yeah.
finish with my
No, that's
platitudes
legit.
so I could have plateaued?
Sorry.
Now, damn, Tommy, it was literally good just all week ago. I mean, on your bio last week, you were praising yourself as, you know what? You were a part of Fox News as a contributor, although you've only been on there a few times. But damn, bruh, now you're saying that these white folks need to get gunshots? Now, come on, Tommy, are you upset because, you know what, your white friends really don't like you like that, and that you found out they really hate black people and you're black? Now you want to also come back to the black community? Now, if you look at this Mr. Sotomayor page on Twitter, it seems that it's no longer up. I don't know why. Oh, probably because when he posted that, he got kicked off of Twitter. We don't see him there right now. That's interesting. Wow. But you notice when you see those white people on Twitter saying the N-word, they don't never get kicked off. Tariq Nasheed talked about that. He posted, these accounts are allowed to fester on Twitter. And now, as you can see, some of these things, cheap ass N-word, we'll blur all of these for you so you can see what the white racists say to black people on Twitter. But when Tommy posted this, they completely deactivated his Twitter. Now, what does that show me? It's another situation that Tommy has learned that he got his Negro wake-up call. You see, because people think that, you know what, we go over here and deal with these Caucasians, things are gonna be just so much better for us. It's gonna work out. I'm tired of black people. Is this gonna be okay? The reality is it's not gonna be okay. The reality is you're gonna have those same issues that you've been having because you hate yourself. And Tommy can't get along with white people. Tommy can't get along with black people. So what community can he fit in? Well, he's out of the black community because he's a self-hater. He hates on anybody in the black community that's doing their thing. So he goes into the white community where he would never have a chance. He's mad at them too. So who's the real issue here? Now you want to be black and tell black folks to go out there and bust a cap in white people as if blacks should take you seriously? This is going to happen to a lot of blacks who go out there and they sell themselves out for white people. Y'all gonna learn the hard way. I've been telling y'all this. Y'all don't want to learn. You think these people like you. Remember what happened to you brothers out there that was simping for just pearly things? Some of those guys look stupid. Some are not even on YouTube anymore. And guess what? She don't care nothing about you. You allow her to disrespect your community, disrespect your people, and then look at you. You don't get nothing out of it. And I'm gonna reference some people who stay black. You might not always agree with them, but they always got a following. Look at Dr. Boyce Watkins. Now you know I don't like Dr. Boyce Watkins for anything, but who would you rather be, Boyce Watkins or Tommy Sotomayor? Boyce Watkins gets a lot of support from the community. Now, is he shady? That's left to be talked about. I will leave that for another video. But Boyce Watkins has a long-standing support from Black America despite his issues. Look at Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed has done things I have never seen on any platform. Brother Corey Holcomb has done things I have never seen any other comedian do in a black sector on any other platform. They are still going strong because they respect their people and they love their people. And guess what? We love them back. We're not saying that anybody is perfect, but that's the case. But who loves Tommy Sotomayor? Jeopardy music! And the answer is, drum roll, please. Nobody. This guy has self-destructed his entire life. And you know what? I got an email from somebody the other day, and somebody was like, bro, why did you stop being so, manosphere-ish in your content? I said, you know what? I'm gonna tell you exactly why. A lot of us as black men, I realized that while our problems were black women, a lot of the problems came from within the community, the black male community, meaning that we pretty much couldn't get along with each other, or we had personal issues that we just couldn't solve. Wanna know what's wrong problem with Tommy Sotomayor? It ain't black women. Yep, black women got a problem too. But see, if he was a real guy and a real man, he wouldn't even encounter those kind of women. It'd be different. Tommy Sotomayor has a problem anywhere he goes. The biggest problem with Black America are people like Tommy Sotomayor who can't look in the mirror and say, damn, what am I doing in the community? Damn, how do I behave? Damn, how do I act? And I'm gonna be real, I had to look at myself. Yep, I could point out everybody else's problems until O'Shea had to look in the goddamn mirror and see what problem that he have. Every day I get in the mirror and see what problems I do. What did I do to hurt the community? What did I do to hurt people? I'm still dealing with that to this day as a man. Damn, I could have respected people better than I did. Damn, I need to grow up. Damn, I'm being a damn child. And ever since I started looking at life like that, things have been better for me. But what about people like Tommy, who blame everybody else in the black community for their problems, yet they're out here acting a goddamn fool? You can't get around with nobody, not one person. Whose fault is that? And at a certain point, black people gotta just start being honest and say, damn, man, I am messing up. Damn, man, you know what? I could do this better. Damn, I'm the issue. But you can't when your heart is full of hate. You can't do nothing when your heart is full of pain. You can't do nothing when you need help. Tommy Sotomayor is a person that needs a lot of professional help. He's an old ass man acting like a god dang fool. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea D. Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Skirt the bell. I'm out.